on today's agenda. A lot of people have been asking me about this, and I haven't had time to level him. If you can't guess, it's the Operative. I am only level 11 still, but I will go over the basics of the healing and the rotation of what the heals are going to be. Firstly, I will level this guy up. The bounty hunter is almost up to level 50, like level 43, 44, something like that. I want to get him finished before I start on this, but it doesn't stop me putting a video out telling you how to heal with the Operative for you guys that are healing with them. Anybody familiar with healing in World of Warcraft, which I'm going to draw a lot of parallels to World of Warcraft because it's the most played game in the MMO universe, so it makes perfect sense to do it. The Operative is pretty much the druid from TBC. Now, the way I say that is because of this ability here. The Colto Probe is basically Life Bloom, except for it doesn't explode at the end and give a big heal. But the whole point of Life Bloom in TBC in raids was not to let it blow up, was to keep it stacked, so it's a constant heal, non-stop. So the idea is you put Colto Probe on twice, and then before it runs out, hit it up again, and it'll refresh the 18 seconds. So your tank or whoever it is going to be constantly getting healed non-stop with this hot. The other way that you heal in this tree is with Colto Injection, and once you go up here into Medical Engineering, every tick of this has a chance to grant you tactical is there tactical advantage. I apologise. Which basically is normally only available to people that do DPS. You know, when you stabby, it opens up to give you tactical advantage. But this talent down here, Incisive Action, will not only reduce Colto Injection, but it will give you 100% chance to grant tactical advantage with a heal instead. Because hey, we don't do damage. We're nice people. We like to heal. So that obviously is a no-brainer. You've got to take that as part of the tree anyway. At the very start of the game, this is pretty much your main heal, and you can't use tactical advantage until up here properly, to the point that it's free to use. Surgical Probe at level 30, that is. Yes, level 30. Basically, you can use tactical advantage and it gives you a free heal. It consumes a tactical advantage, but if you take the talent next to it, Surgical Precision, so long as you heal them with that below 30%, it will automatically let you use it again. It will give you a tactical advantage again, and there's no cooldown on it, so you can spam it if you need to. Especially since this will still be ticking. This is the talent here, Medical Engineering. Once it's fully slotted, the 9 seconds becomes 6 seconds, and I'd imagine it'll go up to 30%. So you get a 30% chance, and with that tick being on there all the time, it will tick quite a lot, I'm pretty sure. So you'll always have tactical advantage up, whether it's been through your Colto Injector, which is your primary heal, or through a tick of Colto Probe. Sorry, my nose is really screwed up right now. Your top heal is your big AoE heal. It does cost 30, but it is an instant cast, which is pretty cool. You don't have to channel anything or anything. It's just an instant cast. It heals up to 4 allies within 10 meters. And again, the red reticle on the floor will not be 10 meters, so make sure you budget for just outside of the meter as well. You don't have to get everybody inside. But the main principle is you need to keep Colto Probe when you get it at level 20. That is going to be, that's like the thing to use. Not only can you stack that on the tank with 18 seconds, you can have that on the DPS as well, and you can do it before the fight starts and use Recuperate if you need to get back up, because obviously you're going to be putting 6 stacks on, 2 on the tank, 2 on the DPS, 2 on the DPS, and even if you want them on yourself, as a druid in TBC you could literally keep 3 life blooms rolling on 3 targets at the same time, which is insane, and you needed a lot of skill to do that. But on this, your primary focus is the tank. You don't have to put this on the DPS. You can use your other heals for the DPS if you want. But me, I'll personally I'd leave it on the DPS as well. So you got to keep an eye on SWTOR Pro and make sure that you reapply it before it runs out. Otherwise, you've got to double stack it again. If you reapply it before the 18 seconds, you won't have to restack it. It will stay at 2 stacks. So that's your most important thing to watch, is for that. Now, the problem is we're getting tactical advantage and we're getting it early, and this here uses tactical advantage. Gives you a complete free heal off tactical advantage, but at level 14 we will get this ability that will utilize tactical advantage. It's there. It's called SWTOR Infusion. Now you need to use tactical advantage, but it also costs 20 energy, so you have to take that into consideration. It's going to be your second heal pretty much. We do get diagnostic scan, which is primarily for giving you health, giving you energy back through talents. If I just click through that, is up here. Every time it crits, it gives you a chance to give energy back, and that increases the critical chance there by 24%. Now the only other way you're going to get energy back is by sacrificing the tactical advantage and using Stim Boost. Stim Boost you want to have up all the time. It's a 35-second cooldown, but it lasts for 45 seconds. So there's no reason why that should not be on you all the time, constantly giving you energy back. Okay? So the main things that you need to worry about when you're playing Operative is keep Stim Boost up. It'll always give you energy back. It'll keep your refresh rate faster on your energy. When you get to level 20, make sure that you keep this stacked on the tank, at least on the tank. It will help you to spread off to the heal the DPS if necessary. So that's the main two things you need to worry about going to level 20. The flashpoints are easy enough going into like level 25, Mandalorian Raiders, Athis, all them instances. The flashpoints are easy enough for you to refine how you play the Operative. Yes, you can stealth. Tactical advantage doesn't break stealth. Stim Boost, I mean, doesn't break stealth, so you can use it if you need to in stealth. But that is going to be your main playstyle up until you get this. Now, Recuperate Nanotech will only come into play when, say, at the end of Colicoid, there's some AoE damage at the end, or when your DPS is taking a lot of damage at the same time as your tank, you can throw that down. With it costing 30 energy, you have to be careful because, again, this is a weapon cooldown, so to speak. When these bars drop down, the refresh rate slows down, so you have to be very mindful of your energy regeneration. If you take it too low, then it will regen very, 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 very slowly. Even if you have Stim Boost, it will still regen very, very slowly. So take the time as you're leveling. If you're going to level in healing spec, I don't really suggest leveling in healing spec. You can do it, especially since you get a nice DPS pet companion to start off with. You can level in the healing spec, but just get used to keeping that stack up, keeping Stim Boost active all the time. You've got to be very mindful of timers when you play this guy. Let me break down the other two for you real quick, so you can choose your playstyle, so to speak. The Operative is very mindful on keeping that dot up and keeping yourself actively regenerating the health. The Inquisitor plays pretty much like a priest. You channel stuff like penance, like you would as a discipline priest. Your main heal is your like penance, which is called innovate on this, which crits to give you back force through force surge later in the tree. If you check my other videos, you'll see there's a guide to force to Sith Inquisitor healing. So that plays pretty much like the priest, discipline priest. Now, the bounty hunter is pretty much a mix-up between the shaman and the paladin, but more favoured on the paladin side because you're using rapid scan and healing scan with each other very frequently. You do use your bullets on the run, and you do throw down some AoE just like you could do with the paladin. You do use the earth shield of the shaman, but it's primarily on healing scan and rapid scan. So you need to choose your playstyle early, if which one suits you best, and it's easy for me to give you the WoW analogies because a lot of people have played World of Warcraft. So choose your playstyle, then set in, because after level 30 the game slows down. It becomes quite a grind to level, not a bad grind because the story is fantastic in this game, but it just takes longer, and if you re-roll it's going to take even longer. That's part of me. So yeah, this is just a preliminary starter guide to the Operative. I will be leveling him, and I'll show you him in PvP and in flashpoints, but you just got to give me some time to get the bounty hunter up. So I really want to get this raid content out to you, so you guys can see the bounty hunter in full raid, how I respond to the people in the raid, and some high level PvP on the bounty hunter as well. So thanks for watching this, and keep checking out all the other videos as well, and feel free to ask me any questions you need. You can get me on the website, which is in the description. You can join up there and you can talk to me. If you have any tank questions, you can post them there, and Chief, I'd imagine, will answer them for you because he very much looks into a lot of the tanking. So if you have any questions, any Star Wars related questions to this game, please just ask them on the site. Sign up to the site and just ask in the general chat, and we'll be sure to reply to you. Thanks.